Sorry, ran out of film. So, as I was saying, it was a giant card and it says one item, so we put one item under it. Now the neat thing about place and creatures, a place card is an open area. It's like a dungeon you entered. And so you'll automatically have a creature that you'll draw and you'll have it face up. Because you enter the room, you know there's a creature in it. Jail's a little different. With a lot of the place cards, when you draw them, you need to read the description because there's specific text that kind of has a special effect going on with the room. Certain times there's like this, you have to defeat the place before you can do anything. Like you're in jail and you can't do anything. You can't try and use, you can't, try and defeat a random encounter or an event card or even the creature. You have to defeat the jail first. So that means two of your actions, you got to roll this or you're going to take, damage to this creature. So jail's tough. You're in this room, there's a creature, he's in play, but I have to defeat this jail first. So I'm going to roll, and I'm not attacking this creature, so he's going to get a hit on me, and I can't do anything about it. So I roll, hit the card. 1. Okay, so I take a point of damage because I didn't get the jail, and I wasn't attacking the creature. One more action. 2. All right, so that wouldn't even help if I use the companions. Too low. I need a 5 or greater. So I just took another point of damage. Right. So this phase is over. Right. Can't do anything else. I'm not going to discard these yet because I haven't done anything with them. So I'm into a third turn. Okay. So first thing I do, event. Now, if there is an event up there and you have a chance to use the event, like if there's something going on like taxation, you have to perform that event action first. Whatever it's supposed to do. Like if it was take a card, you take the card, discard it. You do that first before you roll. So whatever the event is, you perform that action and then you roll. So there's no event. So 6. So we did trigger an event. So we turn over the event card. Festival. Now, Festival as an event card. What happens with Festival is each turn that Festival, and you'll see in the rules, anything with red is an ongoing effect. Okay, so Festival says, each turn that Festival card is in play in the Wildlands, you must subtract -1 whenever you make an attack against a creature card. You must defeat the Festival card to stop this process from happening. Discard the Festival once it's done. So this is even tougher. I gotta roll a 6 or better unless I can use some bonuses, right? So it's like, oh man, what am I gonna do? Okay, so I gotta roll 6 or better, or luckily I got my fairy dust, so this is gonna happen every single turn unless I defeat it, okay? And it now gives me a minus, so now whatever I roll, I gotta roll a 6 or better to defeat this giant. So I'm like, okay, that's the new event. Now we trigger random. I never did the random, so we discard that, draw a new random encounter, and Miracle Healer. Really cool card. So the first player to defeat this card, bring one creature or companion from the discard pile. The way I used it was, if you have this card on the left-hand side, you get to basically resurrect a companion that is in the discard pile and get to draw one out of it. So if you didn't have any companions, you go, oh, I'm going to go through the companion deck, I'm going to pull one out. I get to put it as my companion. So, very cool card. Need a 4 or better though to get it. But, we're moving into the explore the dungeon phase. Now, I can't explore yet because I still haven't got past this jail card and there's a creature out there. The jail card's really holding me back from exploring. So, I'm going to use my fairy dust. Okay? I'm going to try and defeat this creature with fairy dust. I need to roll a 3 or better. And I roll a 1. So, this is getting really hard. That didn't work, so I discard it. I gotta defeat this jail or this creature. So, what's my choice? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try and defeat the event card because that negative is really killing me. So, I'll use my action to defeat the event card. And I roll a 4. 4 or greater. So We defeat the event card. Whew. Now I don't have the negative to the creature, which is great. And that was an action to use this item, an action to defeat the... Problem is, this guy was attacking me twice, so I take 2 points of damage. Not good. Okay, so we've got a creature out there, we've got a jail we gotta get past. Oh man, you know, what are we gonna do, what are we gonna do? And the nice thing about it is, I would have used the companion to use the treasure card because it would have gave me a +1 to that entry roll. So, very cool. I was gonna make that roll. So, so now we've gone into the action phase, we use that. We're in the discard phase, nothing to discard because we've already discarded the fairy dust. New phase, okay? We're now into the next turn, 4 turn. Here we go. We roll to see if there was an event. And roll 6, new event. So we turn over an event card. War, oh, this is a tough one. War. Each turn that war card is in play in the Wildlands, you draw 2 creature cards instead of 1 while exploring the dungeon. But only 1 item card is drawn with those 2 creatures. To continue exploring the dungeon and earn the item card, you must defeat both creatures. You must defeat war to stop this from happening. So this was a tough one. So next time if I defeat this giant and I draw a dungeon card, I'm going to get 2 creatures I got to defeat. So that's our new event. We discard the random encounter card, draw a new one. Henchman. And Henchman's used, it's a +3. So it's this ability, if you look at Henchman as the random encounter card, when you defeat the Henchman card, place it on the left-hand side of the player map. You can use this card during one of your turns to add +3 to any roll. That's a critical card right there. I got to get that card. So that's my random card. But I got these guys here for the Explorer. I can't draw any more Explorer cards, any dungeon cards, because these are locking me from exploring, this jail card. So I'm going to use an action to try and get this Henchman card. I need a 3 or better. 2, 3. Beautiful. I get the Henchman card. Now, unfortunately, I took 2 damage because I wasn't dealing with this giant. So, okay, what am I gonna do? So I've got this Henchman. I can use it on my next turn. I've took my 2 damage. Those are my 2 actions. So now I discard, nothing to discard. I'm gonna keep this Henchman. Next turn, we roll to see if we get rid of this card, right? Nothing happens on this turn because it's only dealing with when you explore. So 5, whew, we get rid of it already by a roll. So we draw a new one, taxation. Oh, taxation's a tough one. I don't have any items, thank God. So I don't lose an item, but if I did, I'd have to discard it immediately. Taxation's brutal. Take 1 item from your backpack and discard it every turn. All right, so we automatically turn over, that was the event phase. Now we go to random encounter. We turn over Exotic Merchant. It's dealing with treasures. Very cool card. Exotic Merchant. When you defeat the Exotic Merchant card, it must be played immediately. You immediately draw 1 card from the item deck and place the new item within your backpack in any available space. Very cool. So it's like you defeat it, boom, you automatically get an item. You don't have to dig through discard, you draw an item. Okay, gotta cut this video short, but basically I'm in my actions. I'm going to use my Henchman to get a +3 on the roll against this 5. I'm gonna get a roll of actual rolls. Got a 3, get a 6. Yay, I discard this guy into the random encounters. I defeated the giant, so I didn't take any damage, thank you. And I get the treasure. It is Haste Potion, an item, going right in my deck. Very cool. Haste, item. When you use Haste Potion, you gain 1 extra action this turn. It's a free action. There's no roll for success. So you don't even have to waste an action to use it. And I think in the game, that's kind of something I'm still working on. If you use an item, are you going to waste an action to see if it's successful? I kind of think that it should be, you use the action to see if it works or not, but it doesn't take from you 2 actions. That's something that, you can think about, and when you guys play test it, you can tell me if it's good or bad. So I got to get going, but last thing is, so now I've got this jail. I have one more action to use because I defeated the giant. I roll a 3. I don't get any bonuses. I'm not going to use that, so I didn't defeat the dungeon. Don't take any damage, but I can't continue exploring. So on the next turn, basically, I'd go through these actions again, these processes, where I would roll to see if there's an event, turn over a new random encounter card. If I had defeated the jail, right, I would draw a new dungeon card. It's a place, so I draw a creature card, put it with it. Orc Raider, and this one's a tough one because what Orc Raider does